I like to make things. I like to be using my hands and just doing. I've always drawn, it's always been something that I have done. Tried to draw lots of realistic people, realistic images. I always used a lot of magazines that my mum had laying around the house. It was never right. There was always someone with this big hand, or half their face was kind of lopsided. Now when I look back at it, they look quite interesting, but at the time I got really frustrated that I couldn't draw that thing. I think everyone that's a creative at some stage goes through that. I don't want to draw on my canvas because it's new or it's an expensive piece of paper and I don't want to ruin it, and getting started is so hard to do. But when I am working with cardboard, I'm much more willing to experiment and play around and go back to that whole idea of being a kid again. When I first started to make the bags, I wanted to make something that I could wear. I could have easily made t-shirts, or I could have printed onto fabric or anything like that, but I wanted to make something different that no one else had seen. And I also wanted to be able to live in amongst my art and use my art every day. So flute bags are bags made by hand from entirely repurposed cardboard. They come in 3 different styles. There's straight up, where I leave it to the cardboard to do all the talking. CMYK is where I use colour blocking on the exterior of the bag. And Titania Place is all about the illustration and this cool graphic that's been hand drawn onto the bag. They also come in a range of sizes. There's the clutch, there's the smaller handbag, the shoulder bag, and the backpack. To the average person, cardboard is just seen as a practical material. When I look at cardboard, I just sort of think there's so many options of what I can do. It's so flexible. It's the perfect blank canvas, really.